through an application to get state funding.
Daycare and healthcare.
Yes.
But Dexter, can I say something? The schools give lunch. The school give breakfast. Like the public school will give breakfast. But the private school, you got to pay. You understand? So what Travis saying is true too. You understand? But the public school will give you breakfast in the morning. And they probably give them a snack for lunch for people who are on welfare. But the pity them take the food and throw away. You know?
I'm not disputing what Travis is saying, Orlando. I'm just saying that it varies.
Good night, everybody. Where they stand and say no wrong, because what them give them for lunch at school at the time? Slappy dash. The people them don't even want to eat that.
Yeah, that's true. The
people them don't. A morning time, when they give them for breakfast, the kids them don't even want to eat that. But Jamaican kids want rice and peas and chicken and all of that. Okay, if I look free food for your family, munch it.
What hurt me in a plank? We invited O'Keefe to speak on the budget presentation, right? Prime Minister spoke for 4 hours in say. Prime Minister did not speak on education. Why is he continuously speaking about education? Come to distract us. We want to talk about what the Prime Minister said about building roads, building back Black River, building back down Santa Cruz, making the port out of St. Thomas, expanding Falmouth Pier and building out the pier, building up Burnham Field and Bernard Ladger break ground in the next couple of months to make this stem school.
We have education minister for.
Come out.
What we have education minister for? The education minister can't come up and tell what
education and no crisis like
education and no crisis.
O'Keefe in a more crisis down in Florida teach PE more than Jamaica. O'Keefe in a more crisis down in Florida because if talk too strong down there, Dos Santos send him back home.
I don't feel like O'Keefe in the classroom. O'Keefe sound like he work in the administrative office.
Exactly.
But, I'll say this, Munchie.
You
still need a level of sense to be in admin, Travis. So
What Philippian God?
What I was trying to get done.
This will come on, the Lord God.
Is allow him to, so we must say, and then we tell him what was said, because he says a lot and nothing was said and there's no substance. Then it is now up to us to show him the substance to his face and ask him if that is substantial. A brand new airport coming to Westmoreland. Another one, a backup airport for the 2 main international airports is by converting Burnham Field. That is not substantial. Right. And that we did making sure they show him what was.
Because Travis, we are gonna move things up in the airport and wide out there, so we are gonna move things to the airport,
One at a time. Yeah, man, Frank,
I went to Westmoreland last week and I saw the lot of land that the airport is going to be placed on in Little London. And trust me, already work is going on because that spot of land is clean.
Guys,
so and that the simple I say, make the man done chatting rubbish.
Travis, you resolve
You know why I like him attack long? Because somebody keep interrupting.
No, but the reason why I get rid of
over, and it just become such a hectic situation.
The reason Ireland, they say the reason why we get rid of O'Keefe, say because O'Keefe is dishonest.
Right.
Yes,
O'Keefe is dishonest, and we can't work with him. And then the dirty Michael man come where they
say dishonesty. Let me take him down.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Take him down.
You feel say the dishonesty, the disrespect. Why am I going to disrespect me?
Disrespect the Prime Minister.
When you sit down up here, right now my phone dead and can't charge. When you are going to sit down and disrespect the Prime Minister,
out of order,
and or the host for this platform, I will kick you where sun don't shine.
Right.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because me here, we deal with the Prime Minister sometime, man. Me can't go to go kick him in the face.
Our name O'Keefe, time for left the young boy, them at school, and so fire him off.
We don't need to argue O'Keefe in the O'Keefe was steady and self-destruct because I mean, who can O'Keefe convince? From
Nobody.
people O'Keefe attack them are like, ew.
Nobody, because indeed at the teacher group wanted to rile up on the government when the year before election and I rile up. O'Keefe was in the group sending a voice note and I tell the teacher them said, don't take the deal because Mark Golden have a better deal for them and the manifest, what is in Mark Golden manifesto, them write it and say go give Mark Golden and when he come he go stand by it and then if he take the deal, take the deal.
Madam Speaker,
before the election, you know, he said the election done, plank.
Yeah.
And PNP lose or keep go back in that group what course half the teacher them, you know?
Madam Speaker, me say, when the other day when Mark Golden I read him proposal, because that's not budget, you know. Me I wonder if the next week we're going to have a general election.
Because Mark Golden is not for country, Mark Golden is for party. That's why today I felt so proud. Me glad my Prime Minister never follow him and go down the rabbit hole and tit for tat and cuss with him because that's distraction. Prime Minister give him a tool. Prime Minister give him and kill him.
Prime Minister give him and say, all Mark Golden a do a chat him a chat and he go home with 27 million.
What the Prime Minister doing with the water and Mark Golden can't live down that?
No, sir, I love it.
Yeah, not live down that. I am the one. Prime Minister say, this week you will leave cheaper water. $20 water, $60 water, $70 water, and gone by $100 water. That means we can't give the economy for run then. Me say shame like a head.
James though.
I tell you.
The Prime Minister
handle O'Keefe.
The Prime Minister buy one little gift, you know.
Let him talk himself into a ditch, and then we show what's true.
Yeah, me understand.
No, Chavi, O'Keefe buys irritating. When we come over here and see him, me have to look good if a classic platform, you know. He buys irritated.
So yeah, man, he wanna come run things up here.
Yeah, man, he buys irritated, man. Me say when me see him, me say look most me like have my phone in the man.
True, man, he wanna come run things up plan. Make this will get rid of. What we labor right need to focus on know that the budget is stable and we know the way forward. NARA was stable today and it is gonna be debated and voted on very soon when Parliament come back. Is the groundwork, execution, because 90% of the things what the Prime Minister say is going to be implemented as before the next election. You say, Prime Minister prepare for the fourth term.
Of course.
Everything what the Prime Minister says is going to be done under NARA. That means they want it done before the 5 years.
Prime Minister give it to us.
Execution.
Prime Minister give it back to us Munchie.
Execution plan. Can that be a focus?
Yeah, man.
We do it all between now and the next 2 years.
That's what we
realize them said there's a suspension to the fiscal fiscal policies so that they can have more access to more funding.
Yeah, and NARA also, I am the one, NARA will allow them to go around some of the procurement process because the procurement process is long and tedious and technical.
Exactly.
And NARA will allow them to go around some and get some approval quick so we can start from the Williams Field down there so to go down to bypass down there so if we go down to St. Elizabeth. And Prime Minister want to get runs on the board right now. We cannot allow the PNP to distract us and tell us
no, then stop. Never give him a box. Yeah,
Don't get a PNP box, you know.
No, man, I feel that me I give the box, man. I don't PNP.
Okay. Yeah, man, that we need to focus on.
No, you can't.
Stay on the ground and stay with the people.
Yeah, I mean, I get my back because I make call.
Yeah, man, can your phone always a ring for the app?
That's all, man. We don't have like a bread so.
Yeah, man, I am old man.
In sharp like a razor.
My back when you go and listen.
All right.
In sharp like a razor, man. One thing with him. Yeah, Prime Minister was good today. Whole heap of things. And you know what? Tomorrow we're going to replay it. Comrade, I don't think tomorrow we're going to turn on the live and replay the Prime Minister presentation from start to finish for me live.
Munchie, at 2 times I watch you and drop asleep because I come in early today.
Me go watch it tonight.
As me start the truck of morning, I hit me and listen to again.
Yes. Me I watch it tonight and tomorrow I turn on my live and watch it again. So I don't go and drop no more nothing. There's something in it for the people who want the future. PNP is a handout party, Soji.
Munchi,
What is the
I
man?
thought you were going to give the person my box.
I want to with you, Orlando. Stay if you want to go and if you want to start the problem.
He don't know if he come out, man.
Minister's-
Take him down. He don't know if he
Prime
come out.
Minister's
But take him down.
presentation was 41 pages in a people.
No, listen to him.
So as I was saying, Munchi, a 5 knockout blow that means Mark Golden getting him.
Of course.
Of the diplomatic corps.
Dad,
Yes.
don't turn on the AC.
Prime Minister's presentation today was for the people of Jamaica. It wasn't for JLP, it wasn't for PNP, it wasn't for independents only, it was for all of us. The only reason why the comrade them Phildan is saying that they not you're not night because there was no handout. There was
Munchi,
no
you know, the Prime Minister has to be
and there was
professional because
nothing
we have
in there
visitor.
for people who don't want to work. It is for working class people. That
We
is
did
why
have
the
visitor
people
in
are
a
getting
Munchi. We did have visitor. So the Prime Minister has to lick him professionally.
Phildan Wagwan.
You make it sound like say we Prime Minister would have nine up if we
Lick him up. If we never have visitor, man, maybe the Prime Minister that draw out it, draw him out wicked and that.
So hear that part,
I don't
you know.
think
Cause
so.
me watch every little thing, you know. Hear that part, I'm watch every little thing. Hughes when Marcus speak, I mean I watch it live, it averaged 2,500 people, right? When Andrew speak today, 7,000 people in my average. Me just go back, go check, can you hear me I play it? He have 50,000 views. He says stream 2 hours ago, 50,000 views. Mark Golden presentation has 23,000 views, stream 2 days ago. So in a nothing, Mark can't size up.
Nothing.
It no matter what him do, him can't
But
size up.
probably, here, Chuck did tell talk on one platform say, we are our Prime Minister. Mark Golden have to follow feed people them.
Oh. But guys, but Chavi, we forgot that beautiful part here. When the Prime Minister say somebody from the opposition call him and tell him say to ignore the Gen 6
Munchi.
You know yourself.
whenever you want me
Munchi.
turn,
Andrew, you know yourself.
whenever you want me turn their background.
We want me to say, can you get your
Want me to say, when Prime Minister say, somebody I'm not gonna call any name. Want me to say, Angela Brownberg.
Yes, Angela Brownberg Santos.
Yes. What me call her out, man.
Never hear.
Oh my God.
She did start busting to Munchi.
So when the Prime Minister say, I'm not gonna call the person here. You want me son? Angela Brownberg.
But panel, you know, here when Prime Minister said again, say you know yourself, and the camera the speaker up same time.
The camera picked her up and she started
She
bust.
say, what me done?
And she start
You
carry
want
on.
to
But
see
you know
her
say,
a
she
more
first
kind of
start give
product.
out. And she first start give out, and as the Prime Minister said that, so she start name up herself, you know. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
When she said, when the Prime Minister
I'm
said,
not gonna call
don't
the
pay
person
the,
name. The
don't
person
pay
know
the.
themselves. What me done say? Angela Brownberg.
How much them I get for Richard
Hello.
Munchi?
You know, say,
Panel is one of the sweetest debate me here today, honestly.
Mm.
One of the sweetest debate, man.
Waminta was like one of the biggest cheerleader in our parliament.
Thank you, Phil. Me what
As usual. No, well, we are going like a
No,
two-day
as
alone or
usual.
not. No, as usual. That's
But
why
the Prime Minister, if you tell Warmington to calm down, we don't realize that.
remember.
Me hear
Hold
Warmington
on.
to
Let
the
me show you
problem
something.
say.
Let me show you
That's why
something.
people never put them out in a Warmington and Prime Minister business. No, they will shame.
Exactly. And let me show you something, Munchi.
When
Munchi,
me hear
let me show you
Warmington
something.
today.
Munchi, may I show you something? You remember when he made this speech about who can spend his money, and then the Prime Minister removed him as works minister, and them go out there and say, "I see your boss fire you, go and this and that and trouble Wami." You see, as Wami next interview coming next time, get the camera, one looking at Mark Golden head say, "Hey, Mark Golden on Jamaican passport. Mark Golden on a Jamaican."
Munchi.
Right
Munchi.
away, start writing him off.
87 asked a question. Why Mark Golding always on his phone when the Prime Minister speaking and
He used
have
as a
his head
coping
down like
mechanism because
sand?
he
No,
used as a
say
distraction.
you see one of the people them what they in the chat where bad mouth the Prime Minister, we feel like one of them are Mark.
Me say, wait till you hear Warmington and the Prime Minister follow Tracy. If you don't go and shame because Warmington say, here.
See more load than
Visionary leader.
everybody else in there.
Visionary leader. Here.
The Prime Minister said me and I tell him to calm down.
Munche.
But what on the
Munche.
panel? What on there?
He been a
They know
laugh.
say
Remember,
okay,
you know,
but don't you know?
remember one time him lose the work ministry, everybody has a rain. You know. At that time, the Warmington make his speech and say, oh, me not gonna resign, you know. Me never gonna run again, you know. But me soon I go like no bad, so me can't resign. I mean, nah, make you do Andrew Holness, not like we do any other party leader. And war between me and we don't think we don't want nobody to question Wami and say, oh, Wami was cheerleading. No, Wami always back Andrew.
Yes, Wami, yes. Wami and Dr. Chang.
Yes.
No,
Me
Munchi.
just
Panel
say
yesterday.
if you never know, you don't know today. I mean,
I don't think
But
nobody
here right now.
the Prime Minister like Daryl Vaz, you know. You turned it to go. You see
Well,
Daryl Vaz?
rate him to fit show, man.
Nah, Daryl Vaz,
But
if you don't want to hear from him, come to me. If you don't want to go to him, you have to come to me if you go to him.
yeah, well, back it in, I tell you. Andrew Large, man. Here, one of the a while ago I couldn't speak because I was at work. But I hear okay, you come up here with him bag of motor going like say in depend some like he have speaker in his throat. Yesterday in depend some I wish live in the depend. I never find the classic live yesterday. I don't remember our
Right over and come with him bullshit
Louis.
last night, Tracy.
But
And
yo,
me
me say,
come back tonight.
Mark Golden, the Andrew so uppercut. Me say beat Andrew. Me say beat Andrew. He better come go Thursday, no.
Them there
So me,
tonight. When them
say
there
when
tonight.
they,
Circle TikTok up and see if
when
you don't find
they.
them.
When me say me when me proud of Andrew man, me say me there work and me say me can't keep heal. We Andrew deal with the man in a one diplomatic way. The man they come like you know no shame. If me no know if him asleep tonight, you know, I forgot checking blood pressure.
In last budget presentation, that's what them did say. When Mark Golding make him give him speech. Because it was not a budget speech. A more like a campaign speech him give at all times, you know. So
Exactly.
if you listen to how him making presentation, it is guided towards winning an election. It's still an election good.
But me say we are me proud of me clean, nice prime minister today. The man no good on to Mark Golding level, you know.
Never.
The man
Never,
just
Tracy.
deal with him at the right way, you know.
You know,
And
you're
give
the
him
Prime
a
Minister deal with
nice
them about the
gift.
Cuban thing, Tracy. Prime
Yeah.
Minister asks them, say, when reminding, say, when Michael, we talk about Michael man in the 70s, why we not talk about when Michael man win back in the 1989, or in put on him jacket and got up to Washington, or in change from in democratic socialism ideology and embrace
One of them say that's
capitalism.
one of them tell the Prime Minister that's your opinion. The Prime Minister said, no, it's not my opinion. This is fact. And we need to
And then
push this more.
Yeah,
and
One of
we
them
had
said
a
to the
part
Prime
of it.
Minister, said,
about a
that
version of Michael Manley.
yeah, but
Yes.
that's your opinion. The Prime Minister said, no, it's not my opinion. If you want my opinion, I can give my opinion. This is facts.
Of
And you hear
course.
when he giving opinion when he say, you don't continue when so he say, I didn't give you my opinion. He say, my opinion is, I can tell you that I give him credit for all this stuff that he speak about and his stuff that he continue to talk about all the time he talk. But my problem is, you hear the problem where Andrew say have? Who remember that part when he said it?
Ono, you're the part of Andrew tell the PNP how NHT was started and where Michael Manley get the money from. I bet one of them come back up here, come run them out. When you hear the part here?
But
When
one of them
NIS, so they call him.
exactly, Andrew will tell them say, they give Michael Manley credit for starting the housing trust. It is a good initiative, but they must remember that Michael Manley used the NIS money to start our housing trust. The same NIS where then turned back here and called sin and was criticizing it. I saw the PNP steer.
Okay.
Tell them today.
Yeah, but Madam Speaker,
You know, hold on there, hold on there. There was something that
in the chat right there. He said the problem that he have with Michael Manley is the judgment. He's full of bag of talk, you know, but he don't know how to execute anything that he talk about.
so when my Prime Minister said to Mark Golding, a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and we're not going to debate upon that.
I will talk about classic. Can me say
No,
But
at
they talk
all.
about values. He was
At
speaking
all, at
about the
all,
values
at
of
all.
the
Mark
country.
Golding normally run come in and love cheers, so that matter about. Stop it.
No,
agenda policy.
Andrew,
It
just
brought
deal
that.
with him in
No,
our way, sir.
we are Tracy. All that come up in a plan, you see? Remember the PNP, they must say Andrew now no values because he must send home the Cuban them and stand with the Cuban people and make America run around and everything. So that Prime Minister remind them, say, we need the United States of America. We cannot be a fool like what Michael Manley did in the 70s because it hurt the country. It was bad judgment. So Prime Minister say the foreign policy have to make sense to match with we Jamaicans so Jamaican people don't suffer. And it's of course we have values. But certain things Jamaican
stand
values
up
we
with the
must
West.
stand with. And he might talk about the part where say man and man. We tell you why Prime Minister bring that up. You don't remember when United States did one give you money to say, oh, we have 5 gender. Who remember the time then? In the company nationwide, where they want to do one project, but all them teach people say we chromosome and we have more than 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 gender. And the people of Jamaica lick out against and say, no. Male and female.
You mean when they come up with the confusing
Yes.
and
Munchie,
that
you were experts say Munchie. Say when him say man and woman in a Donald Trump booking job. Because Donald Trump hold that stance there, so they must say that's why he stand with the West, because Donald Trump say man and a woman.
But
So,
Bruce said
like
it too.
Say, it was a good thing. Like they say, it's a good thing he did. It's that in like that. Because remember, say Donald Trump said that, you know, listen, people, man saying care for Jamaica first. No, everybody else come last.
Which Prime Minister, I'm just saying, stand up and say, him stand with the West.
Xander Bustamante.
All right. So you know, see, Andrew tell them promptly, say, him stand with the West.
Prime Minister is saying that our values it has not changed, but we have to be smart and make sure say whatever we are doing it benefit the people of Jamaica and not self like what Michael Manley did in the 70s. And in certain values that we have in our country, we not change as regardless of who in a power. When Biden wanted to send the homosexual couple to the to work as diplomatic in Jamaica, the Prime Minister lick out and said they cannot come to Jamaica because we cannot recognize them as husband and wife here because it is against our values.
But then turn Florida with that.
Yeah, so Prime Minister did stand up for the country when it makes sense. Because I don't remember when the gay couple did want to come under President Biden as diplomat here and represent and Prime Minister said they cannot, if they come, we cannot recognize them as husband and wife here.
No, we can't make them talk in our parliament. Them have to turn Florida
cannot recognize them as husband and husband here. Prime Minister tell them. Say Jamaican people will not accept that, and it's against our constitution and against our values.
Bruce Golding said. What Bruce Golding said.
They were saying that the Bugle law, people didn't run, say the Prime Minister a long time review the Bugle law and all that. But we know that he wasn't in agreement with that.
Bruce said not in my cabinet.
That's the reason why Bruce Golding did say not in my cabinet.
Not in my cabinet.
But you know, throughout the debate, I think you know what the thing I realized, he was throwing jobs like a real boxer, you know, the Prime Minister, you know. Just throwing some jobs like real. You know, a boxer throws jobs and he throw it in an effective way. He was doing that right through the debate. And I'm saying, you know, this man have some good jokes and also some good jobs.
You know, a diplomatic way to, you know.
Yeah.
You understand me?
That
So
it's not.
your
It wasn't
upgrade
this
is good.
long debate that was boring. You have point. You have a lot of time where you just have to laugh because of how him put it.
All right, boom. No problem. Make it all come.
But me soon leave still because me have work on morning. But what I want to say before me leave though, listening that debate, I realized that not all the projects that is being mentioned before, we are aware of it. So this project kinda enlighten us more on the projects that are to come and also the things that will happen. And they all sound good.
Guys, sorry, let me tell you now. Basically, when them bring up about the Cuban doctors, them insinuate say Andrew take pressure from the US to make them go back. So basically, he must say this are not a friend thing like in the 70s. This are not that. And then him basically say, yeah, them have to work with
International.
basically international when me just type in the chat a while ago say foreign policies, right? But he must say I know everything them are gonna follow, right? Not because they work, not because them are go with certain foreign policies. I know everything them have to follow. And then at that point he insert and say man a man, woman a woman. So that's when they put that in there.
And him say him still a work on it too. I'm sure me hear him say he's still working on the negotiation.
Yeah, because the Cubans are still here. The Cubans them now left until most at the end of the month or something like that. But the thing about it is that at the end of the day, Prime Minister try telling Petal say we're gonna put Jamaica first at all times. And the PNP, and your Prime Minister said at the end, when the Prime Minister said, what would the PNP
do?
have done?
What them would have do?
If they were what they would do. And then say something, Prime Minister said, well,
I guess we're not gonna know.
We'll never know. Guess we'll never know how no power. Exactly. Yeah,
Bloom, me explain it the right way, right, Bloom?
I said this is the third time doing this, or 11th time doing this. 11th time, right? Right,
But
Munchie?
O'Keefe
As a
took,
Prime Minister. Him said this is the 11th time I'm doing this as a Prime Minister.
Yeah, budget presentation, 11.
Yeah, 11th
that's
time
what
doing this as a Prime Minister.
The budget.
Look at O'Keefe come up about him want if you get free lunch.
Yes, or educate, or the Prime Minister put not night
A
to
family
educate.
member, them in look food for petal.
They want Andrew officer, and we're gonna double pass benefits.
Thank you, Petal. I told me tell them before you come, Petal say once Prime Minister now gonna hand out the PNP, they're not happy. Me did know them are gonna say nothing other day. Cause Prime Minister now come say I'm gonna double part, I'm gonna double NIS, I'm gonna have free lunch for every child in school, and I'm gonna have free nobody not to pay no student loan, free student loan for the next 5 years. And once the Prime Minister not come with the handout, the PNP they're not happy. Me didn't know.
PM basically so nothing. This is Michael Manley in the 1970s. This one thing so me gonna make no stupid decision for hurt Jamaica. And you make sure saying tell you identify how much $1 billion what a aid didn't get from them. From him partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PNP worry about is handout.
So if you go jeopardize all of that the help that when me get now. Just because me go want to say me a follow Castro family go because me never know war on Cuba.
Me never know because the Castro family them gone and gone.
I was Prime Minister make sure tell them where we go.
We don't know what the president how they call him, President or Prime Minister Cuba.
President.
If Prime Minister make sure tell them.
Manuel and
Diaz. Not even hear name but me know anybody will be connected to
Prime Minister make sure tell them up Petal and Munchie. Anywhere me go in that world, you know. We talk about Cuba, you know, them embargo, you know. Anywhere me go in that world, me talk about Cuba and embargo.
But Munchie, you see what me always say. I just connecting, confirm me and say, me always say, this man I get $27 million for grown and chat crap. Andrew basically the same thing.
I say Harley do a talk. And most of the time a nonsense they
Foolishness.
talk.
Uno see face, uno see face.
Nonsense. I am
Jesus.
just talk and talk nonsense.
Nonsense.
But here the
Oh,
part where me do and say something about where O'Keefe come up and say, everybody knows that Jamaicans kids them far way better than Americans. There are person will leave Jamaica and come up here and they drop back. Kids drop back because of the way how they teach in the school system here.
But
So when
Tracy,
O'Keefe that chatting don't know nothing.
but
Because right
Tracy,
now
if
my
you were
son fall back
listening, you
and
know.
he was the number one in his class in Jamaica and right now he fall back.
But
So
Tracy,
what
if
is he
you
saying?
listen to my address to O'Keefe and that,
Yeah, I
I
was listening
said
to you
to
and I don't
him,
wrong you.
I and it's not classic can tell you I've been in the education system. I left for personal reasons, but this particular school that I taught, I had students that left the United States. I had a parent. She is a
Mm-hmm.
school owner in Miami. She owns a school in Miami, you know. And she left with her two pitney them, son and grandson, daughter and grandson rather, left the United States and came enrolled both kids into the school system here. And when I spoke to her on an educator to educator level, she made it clear, Anna, them not teach them nothing over there. Furthermore, the fact that I am the owner of the school, the teachers them afraid I'm putting them, so they not really teach them not much.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what they
And
used
you're
to
right,
have.
I show them fall back.
Let me tell you what they used to have over the education system in Jamaica before. So years ago, like when me left Jamaica, when me left Jamaica, me come to Canada, me do me do up to grade 10 accounting. So me left in a fourth farm. And when me come and them I may do like grade 11 accounting, which will be fifth farm, and grade 12, which will be sixth farm. You butt up, then there's something there coming like nothing, right? Accounting, chemistry, physics, bio, coming like nothing.
And why you were
But
able to do that, Petal? Because you get the full foundation from
right,
Jamaica.
right, right, right. But me I tell you now where Jamaica, where them would have overseas over Jamaica now. It's like, and that was before because they have since corrected it. Is that before you always prep you for exams. All the teachers in Jamaica, they prep you for exams. What I found differently was like in terms of like reading and stuff, they used to do it, they did that differently here. So it was more like more intellectual. You do like some book reports, you do some from a younger age, which we not do that at Jamaica. That are the only thing. Now me see them start to have this something now. Wait, name me, huh? What me see them at now in the STEM something where them have the kids them. Somebody help me.
Not sure what you're talking about. I know they always test their reasonable ability. Reasoning ability.
Them are do it differently now,
Petal,
man.
petal. That's where if you can't pass grade 4, then put you back.
No
Yeah,
man,
that's your
no
talk.
man, no. What them tell me this something what them do what they make them do now in a STEM or PEP, whatever.
Now, Pep, oh, them
Somebody
have,
on the ground, somebody on
Ability,
the ground. Hmm?
mental ability.
No man, we used to do mental ability too.
What's that?
them have to do a test for pass, got grade 3, grade
No
4.
man, them start like one peas and me can't remember what name now. Oh God, somebody who are picking in a PEP tell me now. Where the PEP tell me what is something where them prepare them.
sister, nobody the upper son have no picnic gas school, pick up that say beer. Whole
I
people
let
there.
my daughter do paper when last year.
Right. So see what she needs. So somebody answer the critical
Oh,
reading.
critical thinking.
The all learn something there. Me see that
I'm,
them
tell,
things
I'm telling you,
differently.
right, man, live
Critical
right.
thinking, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey,
but
Petal, this,
basically, Petal, there's no time at all. They can, even though they're doing that now, we still find our Jamaican kids more advanced. When you leave Jamaica and come here in a certain level of foundation
because,
from Jamaica, you always did well because you get the
Tracy,
foundation from Jamaica.
Tracy, because you know why they were advanced more than Jamaican kids. Them have technology long before us. So you see
No,
why
no plan can mix up. Me say Jamaican kids who up here advance more than them
than them, right?
because they
But
get the
Or
Jamaican
okay,
foundation.
right, because the kids up here,
okay, say.
them can't do much like Jamaican pitney,
If you want to see difference, if you have a picnic a foreigner come to Jamaica for summer school and so, you make them go
Yeah,
to summer school at Jamaica and you see how them are go well prepared and advanced to go back in the program.
Yeah.
better, they will read better than a Jamaican pitney, but when it comes to
And
exam and all of
and
that,
guess
Jamaican
what
pitney
is
will kill them.
happening? Guess what is happening to the kids who in Jamaica education will say more hard and when they come here it's easy because guess what? They get
Right.
more work in Jamaica. Up here they don't do much work and then give them mostly paper and they give them actually do an exam is an open book.
Exactly, Tracy. I would have experienced giving an exam to my KG3 class one day, and the same. All right, so this child is at the age where he should have been in grade 1. The same child I may tell you about, he should have been in grade 1, and because of his reading level, he had to come here and go into KG3. Now, can you imagine being the oldest child in a KG3 class? All right, fine. Give them one liquor test one day, and I would have said to them, guys, I'm giving you a test tomorrow. So go home, baby, but we still have to talk to them, make them understand.
Yeah.
So me tell them I'm giving you a test tomorrow. What?
Mario at 20.
Classic Kiro out no man. So I gave them a heads up from the day before. And the following day when we were in class and I'm about to administer the test to the students, the little boy pull out his book. Teacher, I'm used to doing open book. I'm used to going through my books during an exam. I say, well, not today. I say, first of all, you are not in Miami. So you can't tell me, say you go open book the test when me tell you no from yesterday. If push the information in our brain, nope. And when he did that is what I was coming at. When he did the exam blindly, according to him, because him claims him did blind, he passed it with a 90% grade.
Really?
This is a child that when I got him first, he could not spell his name, and he should have been. He's at the age for grade 1. He could not spell his name, and by the time I left that institution, he was writing his full name. I have a book right now for him down in my room where the little pitney writing full first and last name on the book.
Empress. Remember when them go kindergarten, then just go play and sleep, When they start go grade 1 over here, them start actually go get trace and them do tracing and all of them something,
Whilst we do that out here from what?
Kindergarten level. Yeah.
I think KG2 or 3. We start that from very early.
Yes, I'm sure you.
Me did have a little grandson and me asked him, say, boy, what you learn at school today? He said, Dad, all I do at school is just play and sleep.
Yeah, man.
Listen.
Sometimes I feel like mother casting with piece of rope. Because I said, who that he ought to do run up and down.
Yeah, man.
Hey, plan.
You have one next on the way in the
class.
All I know.
Put him in front of
Wait till you done. When my niece used to go to a school called Val's Prep. Anybody know Val's Prep in Jamaica?
Right.
That's in Kingston.
My niece passed her exam when she was 9. And it was a boys' school, and then turned into boys and girls. One of the top schools in Jamaica.
I'm Munchi that and Petal. Petal pass our exam, our common entrance 8, and Munchi pass here 9.
Can't do the common entrance. You have to turn 10 first. Me got grade 6. Me can't explain that after.
Wait a second. Then she came up here. She never get to go to high school because she did pass. She came to America. And when we take her down to do the board, the test, at 9-year-old, she sweep it and she go Bronx School of Science. Everybody know the Bronx. And from she goes college when she was 16-year-old, Dartmoor, and she's a doctor. So education in Jamaica are top. No matter about telling us stupidness.
But it bother me how O'Keefe come here. O'Keefe.
Yeah, I talk crap.
O'Keefe want and you know something. He's sat in the education system of Jamaica. Ever hear the reason why I'm saying left? Just because they never vote for him to be president. What is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why him pack up and left because he thought he was treated unfairly, right? So he never made any significant impact then to the education system. If you must say that.
That's why it's
so far. The school business, the teachers, whatever.
But what me I say? Them come up with the more the things that when want Andrew they are listening now. Andrew equip classroom with AC.
Yes, and
so and if you feed every picnic, every picnic if you feed. You imagine that?
Yeah.
Not even our first world country. First of all, our first world country. Then ask about them before so. Then assess the needs of the picnic them. They assess the needs of the family and see to it that the family have money if you can prepare breakfast. They picnic them. It is unsustainable. Feed the entire school. Breakfast program for the entire school.
Yeah,
what happened to parents? Parents that get up and need up like a flour and fry 2 dumpling and cook up like a sitting, give them cook up 2 tin mackerel or sardine and give them picnic.
And lift up in their mama petal and broke. That's the PNP mentality. And when I me tell you something, man. Guys.
While like a porridge send you and give picnic them porridge and crackers and send them go to school.
We did a generational mindset petal to deal with them PNP. May I tell you? Because me tell you it's a mindset.
It's a mindset, man. You buy one pound of flour.
Mindset.
Fruits always in a season. You can't all if you live in a country. Fruits always they forget.
You see after September 3, me did think so we now come back on the app until 2028 contact about 2030, you know, Munchi.
You underestimate the PNP then. Me know
me blood clean.
Me know people get up ackee. You have ackee about the place. You have sausage. You have mackerel. You get up a morning time.
Breadfruit petal.
Breadfruit. What whole picnic more than you fry 2 dumpling, you give them 2 peg of breadfruit and sit and cook up and send them to school. When them go to school, you give them one all if a country, you live in a whatever fruit in a season, you give them one apple care go on. What are these people talking about? So people must just have their children and don't have no responsibility. They must just go lay down and get picnic and not talk to them.
That's the PNP them want.
Hold on. Remember, I know the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Health leader, Sir Tuffy, would have told us to go out and multiply and get picnic. So the fact is, the sad reality is, because of them send we figure breed, them feel responsible.
This happened before then. I since what they then said that this is one comment something where them are go around about part. We not get enough part money and breakfast and
and the thing is, part has been around from them time. I've seen where part has benefited children that even did not deserve to be benefited.
Who don't need to get it?
When I get part lunch, I mean in the part.
And you never need to get it.
I get ticket for give me friend them and them no they look here no make me go down in it. Ali pa bandulo me do no classic. Come here, friend.
Don't you remember when the PNP they used to get food stamp? They used to get one sitting in one book like check. They used to carry go tear you out a supermarket. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
The budget today was for the growth
budget was so good.
Sustainability of our country.
All PDD Munchi, him a mad out, him a go on with himself, okay, you know me African.
We never remember, but when I cost about tonight, they will cost the Prime Minister.
Not in the budget.
Mickey.
Wait there, make me a petal, come on.
Andrew for wear uncertified cap about him a come give Mark Golden anti-badman. In what? He say in get make a song, get all one air song where my sing now. One carry on.
They must have heart attack tonight, petal. They can't sleep tonight. They can't sleep.
Madhouse must be full. We go to a Madhouse. So Madhouse
Yeah,
again.
and then because sing mad we are mad out.
Hey,
Mad them are
Munchie.
mad out.
Munchie, first, me there watch the Prime Minister TikTok page, And me say, as the PNP, them push up there, I type it in a comment about the Prime Minister. Black. Man, they fast over there, you're free.
The moderator, they work over there, so man.
Oh,
Over there, so come here, my company and say, when they get black from the Prime Minister place.
King of black them,
Prime
man.
Minister black them. Mr. Prime
King
Minister,
of
them
black
a black
them.
kuno. And the moderator, them a black kuno.
Then come over there talk about 32. One of them she type about 32.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Auntie,
A
the promise
king
30.
of black them. Me say, them
Promise.
You
push up
know,
there,
I
he
don't
put
know,
some
say
book
one of
black.
my moderator, Prime Minister moderator. So me
Yeah,
feel
man.
like I black them over there,
They say they don't
No,
get
man, a king.
a chance to type over them.
A
But
king of
them a
black them
come,
over them,
them
man.
go for live and them a come to me
Gloomy
and
active
say, why
Kerry
is the Prime
King.
Minister blocking the Jamaican citizens? Me say, don't tell them about the Prime Minister, the moderator a black kuno.
I
No, but
moderator,
then
man.
forget black because then over there when you must talk about the building up St. Elizabeth. So yeah, confirm say you cause the hurricane.
Me know
And
king.
then
Me know
pushing
she
them
work too,
Yeah,
man.
them are
and then
idiot,
pushing
man.
them over there. And then sitting there over there a type,
Yo, me say, me that watch it
Them a
first, but
pussy man, them a go on with themselves.
Yeah, I tell you, boy, the
me
budget
say
coming, I
me
think
did
about
over
good
there
school
watch the
fees and
Prime
rice.
Minister's page, but the vocal never too good, so me switch for YouTube.
Funny enough,
Make
we
it.
not got each up now where Mark goal. Where Bunty, who I say where reason? Why
Jesus
me say?
special. You can't
Oh,
rest.
me say